Oh, hello there. You scared the shit out of me. Today we're going to be dipping Cancer in a Can, Wintergreen edition. I have no clue why I did that intro. Out of boredom? Maybe. I can't explain why. I just did it. What are we dipping today? Well, I already said it's a dip review. It's not a cigar review yet. Those are going to be coming soon. Motherfucking throwback. Can't do without that shit. My teeth don't look that bad for a dipper, do they? Bottom ones are kind of crooked, but they don't look that bad. I can't complain. Although I did have to get one, I don't know if you can see that space, I had to get one pulled. Dip caused an abscess tooth. It spread, it got horrible, it got a root canal, didn't work. I had to get it pulled. But in the end, is dip worth it? Yes. I just revealed what we're dipping today. Kayak Wintergreen. Oh my goodness, no warning label. What's that all about? Well, Kayak around here is really known for grape or apple. That's the, those are the most popular flavors. Mostly grape, because they're the only company that makes a grape. So if anyone's going to get Wintergreen, it's 9 out of 10 times Grizz. And the other 1 out of 10 times is Cope or Skull or this shit. Yeah, Kayak Wintergreen. But since nobody buys this, it's just been sitting there on the shelf for years. All we have is a little warning label right here. And of course I can't tell what the date is because they just have a weird code. No way to indicate. The code is 9343J. Anyone can decode that for me? I'd greatly appreciate it. So this shit could be from 07 for all I know. Who knows? I know it's at least as old as early to mid 2010 when they put the warning labels on. I really miss it on the front. Back when they actually had a kayak on there. When it had a reason to be called Kayak. Now it's called Kayak. It doesn't even have a kayak. It's like, what the fuck's the point of calling it Kayak? It's fucking ridiculous. And back in the day when they just told us about gum disease and tooth loss, now it's all over the fucking place. I really hope that didn't burst open. No? Alright. Presentation is nice. This is back when I liked Kayak's presentation. It stood out. And then they went and put the white warning label, which is awful. I would have put just black. I mean, white looks even worse. And they took the Kayak away, which that's bullshit. You could have fit it on there somewhere. Because these dip cans, even though the labels and stuff are flimsy, they have the shiny paper, kind of stands out a bit. Look at how fucked up my sideburns are. Oh my goodness. I thought my hat, kind of bad. That's just hat hair plus a day of just sitting around, lazy Sunday, doing nothing. Fuckers don't even want to know what goes on behind this hat! I should have said under, but I'm not going to re-yell that because I want to have enough strength to yell more throughout the video. Let's get to the dip. I mean, it's been too many minutes here. Construction, kayak tins are pretty flimsy. That shit, it's just plastic on plastic. And not that many brands have those anymore. A lot of them updated, but Kayak did not. Date, I don't fucking know. My guess is as good as yours. The scent, alrighty. Let's take a whiff, if you will. Yeah, this is definitely a bad smelling wintergreen. I tried the Kayak Mint, and even though I'm not a mint person, the Kayak Mint I was impressed with. I figured the same with the wintergreen. No, it has a really artificial smell. But that doesn't mean it tastes bad, so let's pack it, even though there's probably no point, and put a lip in here. A lip. I said lip. I already dipped most of it. You can tell it's really old when it doesn't stick to the sides one single bit anymore. It's pretty damn old. I think I've had one can of this before, so it's not like I'm just dipping this stale and giving you a stale, opinion. I think I've had this before. I'll know when I taste it. So let's pack that. Surprisingly, it doesn't look that dry. but quite frankly, it obviously is. Yeah, see that shit's just, oh yeah, see that? Back the rest of this shit, get it over with. Just a tiny bit. I always feel ridiculous when I put a lip in because I'm always like, not literally, but you do that. And it looks ridiculous, but it's how all dippers do it. You know, I know kids who fucking pat it down with their fingers. They're like, they pull their lip in, down, and they put it in, and they're all like, do it with your tongue, motherfucker. I think a lot of people fear getting a hairy tongue. Let me just tell you, I highly doubt you're gonna get hairy tongue unless you never brush your teeth, you have no oral hygiene, and you never brush your tongue. You know, toothbrushes have that back thing, scrubs your tongue. When I do that, oh my god, it comes out, there's like this brown chunky shit. It's all from dip and coffee, I guarantee, because those really stick to the tongue. If you use that, you're not going to get a hairy tongue. Fear not, young, I don't know, fucking warriors. Okay. Yeah, this dip, flavor-wise, huge letdown. It's very artificial tasting. I have had it before, I remember it now. Skull's really bad. Let me just say that. Skull's horrible. Their wintergreen sucks, in my opinion. The extra, too. This is worse. Very, very, it just tastes fake. It doesn't have that natural taste of wintergreen. For instance, like Grizzly or Copenhagen, it's not sweet. It's bitter and artificial. Two-word summary of the flavor of this dip. What were they again? Bitter, artificial. Remember that now. I'm gonna try a beer. I never drink beer. I've never liked the taste of beer. I take shots with my friends on occasions. I don't get absolutely wasted, but I like to get a little tipsy when I have friends over. I never drink alone. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I've never liked the taste of beer. See how it goes. Well, that was a waste of a beer, huh? I don't know what it is. I've never liked the taste of beer. At least Bud Light. Bud Light's the only beer I've tried. No, I've tried Miller and Coors, but I don't like beer. When I drink, I like to take shots because they're kind of quick and painless, and they get you wasted fast. Beer, not so much. I don't know, but I still don't drink much. I'd say I drink once every month, if that. Moving on. Kayak Wintergreen. That's no Skull Peach, motherfuckers. Speaking of Skull Peach, since I uploaded my last, one of my last videos, Skull Rich, I said it's probably my favorite fruit dip, and people are like, well, what about Skull Peach, man? Used to love that shit. You don't like it anymore, you like this shit more than Skull Peach? Hey, calm down! I dip Skull Peach so much, and I just got tired of it. And I'll still have it every once in a while, but it got old to me. Plain and simple. Comparison, I'd say this is probably closest to probably Longhorn Wintergreen. I was gonna say Skull, but then I remembered Longhorn was pretty similar to this. Just that really artificial, gross taste. Yeah. Horrible. The cut, well, Kayak is typically cut just kind of like, just pretty much like Skull. No real difference. Texture, it's kind of the same. It can be rough on the gums though. They load the shit with salt. Kayak is it's obviously a really cheap dip, but what they do to make you think it's real tobacco is they load it with salt, so you get a burn, so you think that's real tobacco, but it's just salt. It's they're cheating. That kind of covered the burn, huh? Yeah, it can burn like hell. I find that the peach and the grape actually burn the worst, which you'd think probably wintergreen would, but this shit's old, so the salt probably. Oh fucking no. Backability's okay. It's obviously a little worse here because drop the tin. Why am I such a klutz? Packability with Kayak's usually okay. You usually get some floaters when you first put it in, move it around, and it stays through. This is a little different because it's older, but that's typically what Kayak is, so just go by that, not what I'm getting right now. You ever notice when I'm reviewing the dips, I always randomly hold the dip up and toss it up and like toss it around? You know, one of these days I'm going to have 3 hidden cans down here and I'm just going to start fucking juggling them. Prepare for the unexpected. That was terrible. Yeah, the burn. We already covered that. It can burn pretty bad. Usually not for the first few lips. You keep packing in the same area, pretty much with all dips. But this is to a more extreme extent. It's just all that salt, you know. Salt hurts. If it does, if it's on an open wound. Yep, it does. Okay, nicotine kayak. I mean, come on, that's a fucking joke. I've never ever gotten a buzz off kayak. No flavor, no matter what. It's very low in nicotine, even lower than Skull. Very low. Spit's pretty good. Even now I'm getting a decent amount. That should tell you something, since this could be fucking 5 years old. Pretty good. No complaints there. It's, you know, it's just not as juicy as, you know, Kayak Wintergreen, but it's definitely a good amount. Last ability. Okay. For this wintergreen, it really doesn't last long. Then again, it's old as hell. So I don't really know, you know, how well it lasts. When I had the other tin, that was so long ago, I barely remember it. So I don't really know. I know. That's horrible of me. I'm sorry. Don't tell anyone. Gotta crack the good old neck. I hope you could hear that on camera, because that was like 3 or 4 cracks. And if not, I just made myself look like a fucking idiot. Oh, what else is new, right? I'm so lonely. Aftertaste. Sucks balls! Aftertaste is terrible with this stuff. Oh my god, you take it out and it's like, oh, it's just lingering there, but it's not just the wintergreen. It's a disgusting, fucking, like, processed, artificial taste. Chemically, gross, horrible aftertaste. Have something nearby. I prefer Mountain Dew to the Bud Light. So I'm gonna wash it down with some Mountain Dew, of course. Shoutouts! I can't... Can you guys snap with both fingers? I can only snap with my right because I'm a righty. I can't snap with this finger. Okay, poll of the day. This came to me randomly. Are you right or left-handed? And what hand do you use to masturbate with? I'm just kidding with you. But really, are you right or left-handed? Because, you know, there's way more right-handed people, but there are some left-handed people out there. I don't want them to be forgotten. I know what it's like to be forgotten. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that feels like at all. Alright. Shoutouts. Cajun Tiger 616. Do My Dash. Mudjug 1. Darcy with Mudjugs. Husker Dippin'. B Van Sitter 56. And Country Boy Andy. Woo! I don't know what the hell that was. Country Boy Andy. That's his username. Okay, I can't lie. I'm currently recording this video November 28th. I don't know when this is going up, but the number of subscribers here is according to November 28th, so it'll probably go up. 599. Okay, wow. Damn, almost 600. I really have no ideas for a 600 sub video. If any of you have ideas that aren't too crazy, I don't want to get too crazy, let me know. I really have none. I don't know if I have, you know, what I'm going to do. So just let me know. But thanks to everyone who subscribed. I can really taste the salt now. Really salty. Alright, the rating. Let down in a lot of areas, you know, flavor-wise, you know, most notably. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It's a really bad dip, you know. I wouldn't even bother picking it up. If you really, really, really are like, I need to try that shit. I'm getting a can no matter what Joey Letts tells me to. Then get it. It's cheap. But even, you know, however much you pay for it, whether it be 99 cents or $3, in my opinion, not worth it. That has been this dip review. All of you take care. Have a good day.